Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Siti Nadira binti Ibrahim and my metric number is D202010938817. I will explain about the trigonometric substitution techniques. In this subtopic, we learn about the integrals involving square root a to the power of 2 minus x to the power of 2, square root a to the power of 2 plus x to the power of 2, and square root x to the power of 2 minus a to the power of 2. And the last one is completing the square. What is and when to use trigonometric substitution? For square root a to the power of 2 minus x to the power of 2, we let x as a sine theta, y sine theta. This is because we can see at the right angle triangle, the x is the opposite and a is the hypotenuse. For square root a to the power of 2 plus x to the power of 2, the x will be a tangent theta. The x is opposite, meanwhile a is the adjacent. For the last one, the square root x to the power of 2 minus a to the power of 2, the x will be a secant theta. Secant is 1 over cos. So the x will be hypotenuse and a will be adjacent. We learn about the integration by substitution trigonometry. For square root a to the power of 2 minus x to the power of 2, the x is a sine theta. And then kita gantikan x, kita akan dapat a kuasa 2 tolak a kuasa 2 sin kuasa 2 theta. Kita akan faktorkan dia dan kita apply Pythagorean identities di mana 1 tolak sin square theta adalah cos square theta. Kita akan dapat punca kuasa a kuasa 2 cos kuasa 2 theta. And then a absolute value cos theta. Theta lebih besar daripada negatif pi per 2, lebih kecil daripada positif pi per 2. And then it will be a cos theta. For the square root a to the power of 2 plus x to the power of 2, the x will be a tangent theta. And then we substitute x, we get square root a to the power of 2 plus a to the power of 2 tangent to the power of 2 theta. And then we factorize, we use the Pythagorean identities, which is 1 plus tangent to the power of 2 theta will get secant to the power of 2 theta. And then we get a secant theta. For the square root x to the power of 2 minus a to the power of 2, the x will be a secant theta. And then we substitute x, we get square root a to the power of 2 secant to the power of 2 theta minus a to the power of 2. And then we factorize, we use the Pythagorean identities, which is the secant to the power of 2 theta minus 1 will get tangent to the power of 2 theta. And then we get a tangent theta. Next, we look for the example question for integrals involving square root a square minus x square. The question is evaluate square root 4 minus x square dx. Firstly, we need to let x 2 sin theta, and then we differentiate, we will get 2 cos d theta. We need to change the limit with respect to the x into the limit with respect to the theta. This is because when we integrate into the theta, we also need to change the limit, which is from the limit with respect to the x into the limit with respect to the theta. Ini adalah cara bagaimana nak mencari limit with respect to the theta. X equal to 2 sin theta. Sin theta equal to x over 2. Theta equal to sine inverse x over 2. When x is 0, theta will be 0. When x equal to 2, the theta will be pi over 2. Square root 4 minus x squared dx, the limit is respect to the x, equal 2 cos theta d theta. As we can see, the limit is changed from the limit with respect to the x into the limit with respect to the theta. The lower limit is 0 and the upper limit is pi over 2. Bagaimana cara nak dapatkan 2 cos theta d theta? Dengan menggantikan x 2 sin theta dan dx 2 cos d theta ke dalam punca kuasa 4 tolak x kuasa 2 dx. Kita akan dapat punca kuasa 4 tolak 4 sin kuasa 2 theta 2 cos theta d theta. And then kita apply Pythagorean identities. Kita akan dapat 2 punca kuasa cos kuasa 2 theta 2 cos theta d theta. And then baru kita akan dapat 2 cos theta d theta. Kita kira macam biasa, 2 darab 2 4, 4 integrate cos square theta d theta. And then kita apply double angle, 1 tambah cos 2 theta per 2 d theta. Selepas itu kita integrate, kita akan dapat 2 kurungan theta tambah 1 per 2 sin 2 theta. And then kita gantikan limit kosong dan pi per 2. Kita akan dapat 2 pi per 2 sama dengan pi. Next, we look for the example question for integrals involving square root a square plus x square. The question is evaluate integrate dx over x square plus 1 to the power of 3 over 2. Firstly, we need to let x tangent theta, and then we differentiate, we will get secant square theta d theta. We also need to change the limit with respect to the x into the limit with respect to the theta. Untuk mencari limit with respect to the theta, x equal to tangent theta, and then theta will be tangent inverse x. When x is 0, the theta will be 0. When x square root 3, the theta will be pi over 3. Next, we substitute x tangent theta and dx secant square theta d theta. We will get integrate secant square theta d theta over square root tangent square theta plus 1 to the power of 3. We also can see the limit is changed with respect to the theta, which is the lower limit is 0 and the upper limit is pi over 3. And then kita apply guna Pythagorean identities, which is tangent square theta plus 1, kita akan dapat secant square theta. Selepas itu kita permudahkan, kita akan dapat integrate cos theta d theta, and then kita integratekan, akan dapat sin theta. Selepas itu gantikan limit kosong dan pi per 3, kita akan dapat punca kuasa 3 per 2. For the last one, the example question for integrals involving square root x square minus a square. Find the value of integrate x to the power of 3 in the bracket x square minus 4 to the power of 3 over 2 dx. So we need to let x 2 secant theta, and then we differentiate, we will get 2 secant theta tangent theta d theta. We also need to change the limit with respect to the x into the limit with respect to the theta. Let's find for the limit with respect to the theta. The x equal to 2 secant theta. The x equal 2 over cos theta. And then the theta will be cosine inverse 2 over x. When x equal to 2, the theta will be 0. When x equal to 2 square root 2, the theta will be pi over 4. Next, kita gantikan S 2 secant theta dan dx 2 secant theta tangent theta d theta. Kita akan dapat integrate 8 secant kuasa 3 theta kurungan 8 tangent kuasa 3 theta 2 secant theta tangent theta d theta. And then kita dah harapkan kita akan dapat 128 secant kuasa 4 theta tangent kuasa 4 theta d theta. And then kita apply Pythagorean identities. Kita akan dapat 1 tambah tangent kuasa 2 theta tangent kuasa 4 theta secant kuasa 2 theta d theta. Next, let u tangent theta and we differentiate, we will get secant square theta d theta. We also need to change the limit, which is the theta is 0, u will be 0, and theta is pi over 4, the u is 1. So kita tukarkan u, akan dapat 128 integrate 1 tambah u kuasa 2 u kuasa 4 du. Dan kita darab masuk akan dapat 128 integrate u kuasa 4 tambah u kuasa 6 du. And then kita integratekan dia akan dapat 128 kurungan u kuasa 5 per 5 tambah u kuasa 7 per 7. And then kita gantikan limit 0 dan 1. Kita akan dapat 1536 per 36. The last one is completing the square. Consider the integral expression of the form square root ax to the power of 2 plus bx plus c, b not equal to 0. This is the step how to convert the integral expression, which is ax to the power of 2 plus bx plus c, into the completing the square. Next, we look for the example. Write 2x minus x to the power of 2 as a sum or difference of square. Hence, evaluate, integrate square root 2x minus x to the power of 2 dx. So the first step is we need to convert 2x minus x to the power of 2 into the form of completing the square. And then we get 1 minus x minus 1 to the power of 2. For the equation of evaluate, integrate square root 2x minus x to the power of 2 dx, it will be equal to integrate square root 1 minus x minus 1 to the power of 2 dx. And then we let u x minus 1. We will get integrate square root 1 minus u to the power of 2 du. Next, we let u sin theta, and then we differentiate. We get du equal to cos theta d theta. Next, we substitute u sin theta and du cos theta d theta. We will get integrate square root 1 minus sin to the power of 2 theta cos theta d theta. And then we apply Pythagorean identities. We'll get cos to the power of 2 theta d theta. And then we apply double angle. We get 1 over 2 integrate 1 plus cos 2 theta d theta. And then we need to integrate 1 plus cos 2 theta d theta. And then darab dengan 1 per 2, kita akan dapat 1 per 2 theta plus 1 per 2 sin theta cos theta plus c. 1 per 2 sin negatif 1 u tambah 1 per 2 u kuasa punca kuasa 1 tolak u kuasa 2 tambah c. And then kita gantikan u 1 per 2 sin negatif 1 x tolak 1 tambah 1 per 2 x tolak 1 punca kuasa 2x tolak x kuasa 2 tambah c. Thank you for watching.